Please, my name is Kameli. Your name?
My name is Bright Apele.
Okay, Bright Apele. Please, are you one of the old students?
Yes, please. I'm one of the old students. I completed in 2009.
Okay, so I would want you to brief me more about how the school, I don't know if you know more about that, but how the school started.
Okay, I think that Agate has developed so rapidly. I completed, like I said, in 2009, and we were at the old side. But now you can see the kind of development that is taking place. But during our time, we had only 2 structures that we were all managing. But now they have relocated from the old base to the new campus now. And so I think that there has been a lot of development in Agate, and that one I can confess. You know, even with the old students, in the past, they were not showing so much concern. But this year, with the help of the Almighty God, as well as the old students themselves, it has come to become successful. And I believe that the homecoming of the old students it has come to stay. It's going to be biennial, which means that we will be having it every 2 years. Like I said, resources have been very difficult to come by. So we are planning of coming home every 2 years in order to allow for enough time for us to gather resources so that we can come back home.
So in the next 2 years, what are we expecting? Are we expecting something bigger than this?
I am telling you, we are having a lot in stock. Next 2 years when we come here, it's going to be bigger than what you have seen today. And so that one I can promise you, and I pray that when that time comes, we'll still invite you and you honor our invitation.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been an honor having you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. For the fancy, please, what's your name?
My name is Pearl Freeman Ahlija.
Pearl Freeman.
Yes, but you can call me Rocky.
Please, are you a teacher here or you are an old student?
I am an old student. Yes.
Okay, so you are an old student. We came here yesterday and like you've been running up and down, helter skelter. Like, what's your involvement in this?
All right, thank you for the opportunity. I've been part of the organizers, and we've been planning this together for some time now. And so I've been assigned a role to do as an organizing personnel. So if you see me busy yesterday and today, that has been my role.
Yeah. Organizing personnel. Please, can you brief us more about that?
Okay, so talking about logistics, make sure that all the logistics are in place, the media team, organizing of the students and mobilizing of fund and all other things that you can think of, making sure that the program was held yesterday, the candle march, the bonfire night, the bobo night that we did yesterday, all the way down to what we eat. The item 13, which we usually say. And so I've been part and parcel of all these processes thus far.
Yeah, you've been part of all this. I've been to so many programs, and I don't know if this program has faced any challenges, because I know every program faces challenges.
Yes, you rightly said so. In every activity, in every organization, in every program that one want to undertake, there will definitely be some challenges, and we face a lot of challenges coming up to this. And but I'm one person who is an optimistic person. I always believe that things must be done, come what may. You don't have to get all the resources before you do what you want to do. When you start, help will come along the way. And that has been our story so far. We face a lot of challenges. Mobilizing fund was a...
So has help been coming in this?
Help...
how is the organization like?
Organization has been hell. To put it, it's been hell. Human beings as we
Everything looks very beautiful around, or from the inside things.
Yes. You see, you always have to project the positive aspect of whatever you are doing. That is the most important thing. There is no way you will not face challenges in life. Life is like a roller coaster. Along the line, things will happen, but you don't have to show the world the negative aspect of you. You have to show the positive aspect. The most positive thing for me today is that this program is being held, because for some time now, with we've been back and forth with this, but finally to see this happen is a success for me. It's a success for me. I mean, for a start.
Yeah, so would you want any sponsorship, or you are cool within yourselves?
Most definitely we will need sponsorship, because when you look at the challenges facing the school, it's very enormous. It's very, very enormous, and so we need help from civil society organizations, we need help from government, we need help from NGOs. I mean, every individual that is well-to-do, all benevolent people, we need help from them to build Agate. Agate is one school that lacks a lot of facilities. As I speak with you now, they have only one unit classroom block. That's about 12. It's a one block, but 12 units, and 4 of the block has been turned into dormitories for the ladies, and part is used for teachers, staff common room, and then it's a lot of. So you realize that the number of students that the building is supposed to accommodate is not. When you look at where the food is being cooked, it's so unhygienic. You get it? I mean, it's a makeshift structure. The road to the campus, the campus is not fenced. Any intruder can just walk in at any time. And so there are a lot of challenges facing the school.
Okay, talking about the road to the campus, I would want to refer that to the town. Has the town or the community been helpful in this program?
Yes, in this particular program, not so much was heard from the community, and I don't fault them, probably because we did not engage them that much. Because we actually ourselves as organizers, we were not too sure if the program is going to come on or not, and so we agreed on the program at the latter part, and so it was just too late for us to get them involved. But we promise that in our next event we will work with them to make sure that things are in place. But that notwithstanding, the community has been so helpful. Every year there is an Easter celebration, and the chunk of the money is pushed towards the development of Agate, the teachers' bungalow, the headmaster's bungalow. Make sure that they fix lights, street lights, just for the campus to be a bit okay. Any other challenge, the students' dining hall, the makeshift where we had the program earlier, the forum we had, it was done by the community, and so they are doing their best, but there's much to be desired, and we ask that well-meaning Ghanaians, government, NGOs, civil society, they should come to our aid and then help us develop Agate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Merida Formar.
Merida
Formar.
Mary
Dafo Omari.
Mary Dafo Omari. Oh, okay. Maybe from the Ashanti region or. Okay. The homecoming is very, very, very charming for me personally. I don't know how it is for you, but the homecoming has been great. This is one of the amazing homecomings I've ever experienced. How are you enjoying the homecoming?
The homecoming is very charming.
You don't look cheerful. What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Are you hungry? Are you guys not served yet?
Oh no, we've not yet served it.
You have not eaten?
Yes.
I thought I saw you guys just ate after the seminar.
I didn't eat.
You didn't eat? Hey, students. Okay, so how have been the homecoming going for you?
Well, for me, the homecoming is very exciting and enjoying.
Okay, so the homecoming is exciting, enjoyment, and I have, please, your name again?
Merida Formari.
Merida Formari. Around. The students are giving her pressure, so I would have to leave her for now. Thanks for being around. Wow. Please, your name?
My name is Lucy Ruby Peja.
Ruby, right? Ruby, please, do you hold a position around?
Yes, please. Assistant Girls Prefect.
Assistant Girls Prefect. So, how are you managing things?
We are on it. It's not easy to be a leader. Sometimes people will prove stubborn, but a leader must be dynamic, hot at times and cool at times. So,
yeah. So, are you hot or you are cool?
Both. Like I said earlier, a leader must be dynamic.
So, coming to this school from Form 1 to Form 3 right now, what's the progress?
It's not be easy, like a developing school, still under development though, but we are managing.
In the academics, are you facing any challenges like learning materials and let's say the dormitory and all of that? Do you have any challenges with that?
A lot of problems, a lot of challenges. We don't have classroom. Our classroom block is still serving as a dormitory, and it's been tough. Sometimes we need to have our classes under trees, so it's not easy.
So
Laboratories and books too, and study equipment.
okay, so the program is going on, the homecoming is going on. How are you enjoying it?
It's fun for it being the first time. Yes, it's going cool. We are enjoying it.
Okay, thank you, Ruby. For now, keep serving your school and be a great leader in future.
Sure.
Please, what's your name?
Ishmael Kweku.
Ishmael
Kweku.
Kweku. Which form are you?
Form 2.
And I can see your jersey is different from every other person's jersey around. What's going on?
Yeah, you were having match with the old student.
Oh wow, soccer or?
Yeah, soccer.
So you played soccer? Yeah. So who won?
This year badge. We won the past student.
You won the past students? Right, wow. So you scored or?
No, I didn't score. I was a defender.
A defender?
Yes.
Oh wow, Ishmael. Oh wow. So how the program they go on? Like how are you enjoying it?
Oh, it's cool for me.
It's cool for you. Hey, like what kind of cool?
Oh, I'm enjoying it because I haven't seen some of the past seniors, but you have some conversation between. They tell me more about this school and that's all.
It means you learned a lot of things. Are you expecting this to happen one day, like you being an old student one day and coming back?
Oh, I would like that to happen again because it will be happy to.
So that you also come and talk to someone.
Yes.
The school they job, right?
Yeah. I really like
because of the food, right?
Yeah.
How many times do you eat a day?
Oh, 3 times.
Hey! Yeah. This guy. Okay, nice having you. Okay. And thanks for your win, okay? Thank you. I happen to meet one fresh girl on campus, and she's not only fresh, she's the GP of the place. My name is Gamele. Your name?
I'm Raina Ibrahim.
Raina Ibrahim. You are Muslim, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Raina Ibrahim, how have you been managing this school? Have you been facing any difficulties in the organization of like gathering the students around to grace this program, making this program successful? What challenges have you faced?
Oh, okay. We face challenges, but we try to manage it. As in, some of the students will try to prove stubborn. Just like today, some should be in their chairs. You have to talk before they go and be in their chair. So that are some of the challenges. Yes, I don't think there are much challenges.
Okay, you don't think there are much challenges
concerning this program? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I thought I've seen it all until I came to Agate Senior High. This homecoming, it has been very wonderful. Though they said they have challenges, they still performed very nice. And I happened to see one beautiful. How come you are so beautiful?
By the grace.
By the grace of God. I know that's what you're going to say. Please, are you an old student?
Yes, please.
Please, which year have you completed?
Last year, 2022.
Just last year, right? Okay, so being around the campus and you looking so fine, like how are you enjoying the place?
It was so good.
It feels so good, right? It feels so good. I see your friends are around. How are you guys? This is a homecoming. How like you missing your friends? How does it feel?
Although I miss them, but the few that are around, I'm coping with them.
You are coping with them because it's supposed to be a reunion. Yeah. Okay, so the homecoming is ongoing, and I heard that tonight is going to be entertainment. Like, I already have my dancing shoes. I'm good at dancing sometimes if I'm in the mood. How are you enjoying the place so far? And what am I expecting to see you on the dance floor tonight?
Sure.
Can you give me some dance steps? Okay. You look so nice. Who styles you? Who is styling you?
Myself.
Yourself. Okay. thank you for coming around. The Agate homecoming is going on left, right, center, back. And I see things around. I'm seeing things around. I came across these beautiful twins and Charlie, I can't bypass them. Please, what's your name?
I'm Janet.
And you are?
Juliet.
Janet and Juliet, or Juliet and Janet?
Janet, Juliet.
Juliet.
Yeah.
Are you guys are so identical? Please, this homecoming started yesterday. How are you enjoying it?
It's charming. It's cool how we cooperate. Maybe next time you call for another homecoming, it should be so special. In a sense, some funds should be raised, so that we can make money for the improvement of the school.
Yeah, I understand. And you want to say something?
Yes, and I also wish, for what I've seen yesterday and today, I wish always, like every year, they should come for homecoming.
Hey, twins and their troubles. They say every year or every day there should be a homecoming, but it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I learned every 2 years it will be coming off, or like a homecoming will be held. Do you have any personal things to express about Agasek or the homecoming?
Okay, it's all about appreciation. We first of all thank all the Agosa, those leaders and organizers.
You are also part, right?
But yeah.
Being a fresher doesn't mean that you are not part.
Okay, we thank ourselves, the school as a whole. We are able to come. Those who supported too, may God richly bless them. This all I have to say.
This is what you have to say.
What I have to say is always, every 2 years, the time shouldn't pass. Dying, homecoming. But make sure.
And I can say something. Your hair, there is no difference in the hair braids and who is styling you?
Oh, back home.
Okay. So your design is made back home.
Yeah.
See, I've enjoyed interviewing you two. Always stay beautiful and humble, and please, twins are stubborn. Please humble it. Okay. Have a nice time.
Okay.
Enjoy yourselves around there. Please, your name?
I'm Dorcas Doga.
Dorcas Doga. It's like I've heard that name somewhere before.
Like seriously?
Oh, it's I've heard you are the entertainment prefect.
Yeah.
A lady managing entertainment. How are you facing it?
I can say it's kind of cool. Just that both of us are girls, so we are kind of finding it difficult to go about things. But they said in the chest of woman lies the desire to use power.
This thing again. I learned in the chest of a woman is what? Breast, right?
No, it is not breast.
That is what?
It is a flaming desire to possess and use power.
Whatever desire it is, we would be seeing it today at the entertainment. I learned there are artists on board tonight, right?
Yeah, that is what I had. Actually, they've not told us anything about that. So
it means most of the affairs around this homecoming is centered around the old students, right?
Yes, and I can say I'm not that happy with it, because you see, even though they've been here before, this I can say is now our campus, and so if anything, they are supposed to get closer, ask us how we go about our things here. If we will make amends, fine. If we will go by 8, then we know. But
okay, I hope after this the old students would hear and see and listen to this, and it will come into their books and they'll get closer to, maybe by that time you won't be around and they will rectify that problem. And I'll be hoping for, you see, I got my dancing shoes around. Yeah, I got my dancing shoes on. So thank you for holding the entertainment board so firm. God richly bless you. Thanks for having you.
thank you, sir.
Nice one. See, Agate Senior High is not joking at all. See, right now I feel like Akufado, because I'm having my security men around. You can't get closer to me right now. What's your name?
I'm Adam Kwao Caesar.
Adam
Kwao Caesar.
Adam Kwao Caesar. Cadets on campuses are so very, very, very tough. You know, sometimes the mockeries, somebody be like, oh, you're small body, this one here I can beat you, but we already know it's in the bones.
Yeah.
How are you coping with all this? Because I see some able-bodied guys who are not in the cadets. How are you coping with it?
You see, it's all starts with determination and what you want. Someone just can't tell you that you are wasting time or something like that. You see, you know what you want. As for me like this, I want to become a military officer, a military personnel. So I know what I want, and that's why I want to achieve or pursue whatever I want.
You want to achieve or pursue whatever you want. You want to become a military officer. I'll come back to you. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Mike Alpha Romeo Victor India November.
November. Hey, is this some kind of military name, or have you had any encounter with a military man?
You know, because of my ambition, because of where I want to get to, I mingle with soldiers and staffs, so I learn a lot from them.
I pray from here you get a link to one of the security services. You look like a soldier.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm talking to the adjutant. Please, what's the meaning of the adjutant?
Actually, the adjutant means third in command. I'm the 2IC, second in command.
2IC?
Yes, please.
Who trains you guys?
Okay, our drill instructor is Officer Desmond. And we also have our MIC.
MIC?
Which is the master in charge of the cadets. Before we have our drill instructor, I have my commanding officer, that is my CO. And I'm the 2IC, and he's my third in command, adjutant.
So, like, knowing all these things, being in the cadets with your academics, how do you do it?
Me, I always say when you're in the cadets, you are smart. The reason being it is looking at all your commands, keeping all commands in head. Automatically, you can also keep academics aspects also. You understand?
So this homecoming, students are scattered here. You have to organize them. How are you doing it?
It is through discipline. You see, in the cadet.
Are the students regarding or respecting the fact that you are in cadet? So whatever you say regarding discipline, they should take it.
Some won't abide by whatever you are saying, but some will. And if you are a stubborn one, we treat you as we want.
The soldier way.
Yeah.
Nice one. See, Agate is very, very interesting. We have wonderful people around. The ladies are beautiful. The cadets men. I told you yesterday, these guys were commanding me. They didn't even know I wasn't a student because I'm still smallish, right? Okay, nice meeting you guys. And I pray and I hope this choice that you made, this path that you want to pave would lead you to wherever you want to. All the best. Keep security around very well. All the best.
Thank you very much.
My name is Ishmael Onyakun.
Ishmael, do you have a position in the school?
Yes, please.
Please, what's your position?
Assistant school prefect.
Assistant school prefect. Okay. How has it been, like, the school, managing a school, being a leader of a great school like this? How has it been?
The truth is, it's not easy to be a prefect, but since we have been chosen as a prefect, we are doing our possible best so that we can work together so that everything will be possible.
Okay. Thank you so much. This homecoming is one of the best homecomings I've ever had. And I'm meeting wonderful people around, wonderful, great people. Because everything, the students are so lovely, the teachers, the old students, everybody is very wonderful. Please, your name?
I'm Emmanuel Sechuafiasoku.
Please, are you a teacher here or you are an old student?
I'm an old student.
An old student. I saw you running some errands back and forth. Like, what's your take in this?
All right, thank you very much. Actually, I'm the secretary for the planning committee.
Oh wow, secretary, right?
For the homecoming, and then that is the role I'm playing so far. Yeah.
Secretary. So, like, brief us, what should they do?
Okay, normally we take records of everything that goes on, starting from the organization, the planning organization of everything, the discussions that goes on every meeting. We take minutes of it, and then we address or update the general platform on what is actually going on as far as the old students are concerned.
Have you seen any challenges being the secretary of this program?
Actually, you know, in every role that you play, there will be a challenge. It has not been an easy task, but by the grace of God,
I haven't seen any challenge in this. This has been a very perfect homecoming. It has been a very perfect homecoming. I haven't seen any challenge in this. But you are the ones organizing. You are the secretary. You know the internal affairs going around this. Please, do you have something to say to the people who are not here? Let's say the old students and the people watching, the ones still in the school. Maybe you have some words for them.
Okay, great. My take on this is that we as old students, our main focus is to rejuvenate the old student for us to reach development, to develop the old student as well. And so our main aim right now is bringing the old students together. So those who are abroad, who are watching us, those who are yet to even join us here, I'm just calling on them to join us, because the place, as you yourself you said, it's just myself. I'm enjoying myself here, you know. So we're just calling all the old students to come together under one umbrella, so that we have a good homecoming, you know. And then to the school, we as a planning committee for the homecoming, we are taking into consideration the challenges that are in the school, and if God being so good, the next time we'll come here, we are going to see a total difference. And
yeah, I want you to broaden that. Next 2 years coming, how should it be like? It's a good for coming.
but I can't speak to that. But we are expecting
something huge,
serious, amazing, you know, something that will marvel everybody. We're going to invite dignitaries on board and different people on board, and the organization is going to be more advanced than this. You're going to see different structures being posted here during that time.
May God strengthen you guys. You've done a very nice and wonderful, great job around, and it has been one of the best maiden homecomings that I've ever experienced. We've been to this kind of programs, and I can say you guys have done a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and I'm honored meeting you. Right.
I'm really enjoying my stay on this campus, and coming to this school, I can't just go without seeing me. I see senior housemasters as the bosses, because if they talk, nobody talks. Yeah, so I'm so delighted to meet the senior housemaster of this school. Please, can I know your name?
Thank you so much. My name is Daniel Kwasi Eve.
Mr. Daniel Kwasi Eve, please, can we know something brief about the school?
Thank you. Yeah, this is Agate Senior High School, and this school has been established since 1983, and we are 40 years now.
Wow.
And God willing, we'll be celebrating our 40th anniversary. So we are putting plans in place to do that. The only challenge that we have is our accommodation issues, and then administration block. We are only having an 18-unit classroom block. Looking at our population now, there is the need for us to get more classroom structures that will enable us to enroll more students. This free education is helping us a lot, because formally we find it very difficult to get students, and we need to go around and then look for students ourselves. There is the need for us to embark on enrollment drive. But for now, because of this free SHS, students are posted from all over the country. And since we are having a classroom challenge, we are hoping the various organizations will come to our aid and then help us in that direction. Those that wish to come to our aid, because for now we don't even have sick bay, and clinics that are closer to us are a few miles away, and fueling our pickups too is very difficult. because there is no fund for us. So if the various organizations can come to our aid, build a sick bay for us, so that if students are sick, even in the night, we can carry them to the health facility for treatment.
Okay, health in the school is very important. I pray and I hope that after posting this video, after this video going on air, the government and all NGOs will come to your aid. And going towards that, how is the homecoming going? You organizing all these students to calm down, comport, be disciplined, because people will be coming around, all of this, like, how stressful has it been?
It's very stressful because we are not many and the students are more than us, but there is the need for us to do the right thing. There is the need for us to cooperate with all students and have this homecoming success. What we are doing is, even though we are not many, it is our wish that this homecoming is successful, because they are doing it to support us. They are doing it for our comfort. So whether we are tired or not, we need to put in much effort to make it a success. That is why, even though we are tired, we continue to help in that direction.
Even though you are tired, you continue to do it in that direction. In the next 2 years, I learned every 2 years, homecoming will be held on this campus. What do you wish to achieve, or what are your expectations in the next 2 years homecoming?
Yeah, our expectation is that the next homecoming will be mega, because this is the first one and we have seen a whole lot of benefits in this one. So our hope is that the subsequent one will be mega, because we realize the old students are putting in much effort to help their alma mater, and we're also supporting in that direction.
I'm so grateful talking to you. If you have some last words for our viewers, please, we will really appreciate it.
Yeah, I want to tell our viewers that this is Agate Senior High. Even though a very small secondary school, we are doing a lot when it comes to academic work. One thing about secondary school is that our academic performance should always be better, and all along we are trying to achieve that. So we are hoping that those that are watching us will come to our aid as far as infrastructure is concerned. Anybody who is watching us may ask, where is Agate Secondary School? Agate Secondary School is located in Afajato South District. It's closer to Beve. So anybody who wishes to see what we are doing over there can get closer and see things themselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us. Yeah.
Without wasting much time, and let me invite Mr. Bright Apele to give us a motivational message.
How many of you believe that? Let me see your hands. If you believe that you are in the best school, oh, I can't see hands here. You are in the best school in Ghana, I'm telling you. Do you know why I said so? Okay. How many of you were born in 2006? 2006. Okay. Only a handful. Okay. I didn't complete in 2006, but I came to the school in 2006. You get it? You don't believe it? Okay. So,
hello.
Looking at the year, you would believe me when I say that you are in the best school in the world, or in Ghana. It is very true. Because in 2006, we were not here. We were in a bush. You get the point now? Yeah. We were where? In a bush. Literally, it was a bush. Yeah, even a bush is an understatement. It was a forest. Are you getting the point? Yeah. So now, I believe that you are in the best school in Ghana, no matter what. And count yourself as so. The best school in Ghana is not Adisadon, it's not Ufanchiping. The best school in Ghana is not Wegege. The best school in Ghana is where you are right now. Clap for yourselves one. Okay, now, I want to share a few things with you. Maybe in 10 minutes, then I hand over. The first thing that can make you a good student or a good person in the future is one, there must be the belief. There must be the belief in your self-worth. Is that clear? Are you with me? Yes. The first thing that can make you somebody in the future is your belief in your self-worth. Your self-worth, or what I call your dignity, or what I also call your somebodyness. Are you with me? Yes. Without this belief in your self-worth or your somebodyness, there is no way you can ever get anywhere. Be with me. Pay attention. Accomplishment, the success of every program is in the womb of what? Attention. So when you pay attention, you can catch something before you go. Yes. So you must have the belief in your self-worth and your dignity and your somebodyness. If you don't have this belief, there is no way you can get anywhere. There is no way. You cannot get anywhere. It doesn't take magic to get to the top. It takes, first of all, the belief in your self-worth. What do I mean by that? You must believe that you are unique. You must believe that you are special. You must believe that God has brought you here in Agate to accomplish a purpose with you. If you believe that so well, and you know that you can accomplish anything without the mentality that you are in the wrong environment, you can actually get to the top. Like I said, first of all, the best school in Ghana is not the ones we hear of in the media. The best school in Ghana is where you are right now. And that is why there's a popular saying that brighten the corner where you are. Is that not the case? You must brighten the corner where you are. Like I was saying, we attended school literally in a bush. And I am proud to attend a bush school. I am very proud. When I go somewhere, they ask me, which secondary school did you go, or did you go? I exclaim, Agate. You get the point? Yes, I exclaim, Agate. And most people will struggle to find Agate in the month of Ghana. But that's where we are coming from. And so, standing before you this afternoon, you must know that it will take, or it takes some kind of personal self-worth, pride in who we are as human beings, our uniqueness as human beings, for you to go somewhere and say that you are a product of Agate. We were not having teachers the way you have it now. All our teachers were, most of them, about more than half, were national service personnel. So anytime they were done with their program, they were gone. So it will have to take another service year for you to see teachers. Do you get the point? And so literally, you bath from the house, and then you come to the bush to stay alone with your books. Are you getting the point? How many teachers do you have now? A lot. You can't even count the numbers. How many students do you have now? A lot. We were 30 in our class. What we completed? 30. Yes. We were 30. Even those 30 students, we had to struggle to get them. I attended first term alone in classroom. First term. Then second term, three kind people who saw maybe the need of coming to Agate joined me, and we were 4 in the class. Are you getting the point? So there was nothing like social interaction. Who are you interacting with? Is it the bushes? But now you have a lot of people. So please, in that environment, you need to believe in yourself. You need to have your self-worth before you could achieve anything. Are you getting the point now? If you don't have that belief in yourself that you can become somebody, I bet you can never ever become anybody. So please have the belief in yourself that you are unique. There is something or there is a purpose for which you were brought here in Agate. And that is what? To learn and accomplish something for yourself, for Ghana, and for your family as well as the community. Are you with me now? So that's the first lesson. I'm very surprised you are not having short notes, but I believe you have sharp minds. You can keep what I'm saying. Okay. So belief in self-worth is one. That is the bedrock. Without it, you cannot go anywhere. Students seated here in Agate, which maybe most people consider as a single block school. Is that not how you are called? Yes. A single block school. You are seated here. You can compete with somebody from Addis Ababa. You can compete with somebody from Wegehe. I met students along the path who were from Winneba Secondary School, which is in the university community, right? I met them along the way. And they failed mathematics. They failed science. They failed their subjects when we're in the same class. So you realize that it is not where you find yourself that matters so much, but it is in who you are and who you can be. So if you don't see yourself as anything, forget it. You can never get anywhere. If you think that, well, I am from a single block school, so I cannot amount to anything. That is a wrong mentality, and you need to drop it. Is that clear to you now? Yes, you can rise to the very top if you believe in yourself. Now, let me break it down briefly. Belief in yourself can mean that in school as well, you do not allow anybody to put you down. Are you with me? You don't allow anybody to put you down. You don't allow anybody to mistreat you, because you are a human being, just like the person. And so the person must have value and respect for your person in order for you to do the same. I get to the point. So anybody who tells you that you cannot amount to something, know that that person is about to destroy your person. And you must rise up. It takes personal courage to rise up and have the belief in oneself to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. That's the first point I want to discuss with you. The second point is that you must be determined. You must have the determination to achieve excellence in life. Whatever you do must be backed by what? The determination to achieve excellence. Please, are you with me? Yes. But most eyes are not looking at me. I want all your eyes to be directed at me. When your eyes are directed at me, I'll feel energized. Okay. So, I am saying that at the bedrock of your self-worth, or in addition to your self-worth, you must have the personal determination to achieve what? Excellence in whatever you do. Are you with me? You must have that determination to achieve excellence in whatever you do. Maybe somebody here, seated here, has told himself in the mind and in the heart that when I leave Agate, I want to be the best student. You can tell yourself, I want to be the best student. If I cannot be the best student, I want to be the best student in general arts. I want to be the best student in business. Do you know that after here, when you complete Agate, some of your colleagues will be calling you and they'll be telling you that I know you are the only one who can. Are you getting the point? Yes, that could be a door of opportunity for your life and destiny. We are hearing about unemployment. Is that not it? Yes. But there are a lot of jobs. I'm telling you. But when there is determination to achieve excellence, and you do whatever you have to do with excellence, and people notice you that you are operating with a spirit of excellence, they will always call on you. Are you getting the point? Yes. Most people who are unemployed are those who don't strive for excellence. Because if I will invite you to come and do a job for me, and I know that there is nothing about excellence in you, do you think I'll call you? I'll call this girl who I know and believe that she is excellent at whatever she does. So please,
strive for what? Excellence. It is very, very, very important. Strive for excellence. And it must begin from here. It must not begin when you complete school. It must begin from this place. People must know you as somebody who goes about your business with excellence. Is that clear to you? Am I making sense? Yes. Yes. If you don't have that excellence mentality, you can never ever accomplish anything well. You will only be going, coming back, and you call yourself unemployed. But people with a spirit of excellence always have something doing, because they are like hot cake. Are you with me? They are like hot cake wherever they go. So whatever job situation that they are seeking or are available, people will always call them to come for those opportunities. So please strive for excellence, knowing that you are a person of wealth. You are a person of what? Wealth, importance, uniqueness. Place some importance on yourself. If you place some importance on yourself, people will place what? Importance on you. Are you with me? Yes, but if you don't place importance on yourself, there is no way people are going to place any importance on you. You will complete Agate, go home, and realize that you have never ever passed through these walls. So please, like I told you my story, which is that we attended a school which somebody in a comedian's voice or words, he said that even the name of my school can make me feel. Have you ever heard that comedy somewhere? Basketball. He said that even the name of his school can make him fail exams. That was a situation when we were in old Agate. I'm telling you, in those days, literally, you were afraid to call the school that you were coming from. Are you with me? In those days, you were afraid. We even say that you are attending Agate because everybody would laugh at you. Everybody. Yeah, I went through it in the hands of friends. I had a very close friend who once told me that you are going to Agate, only one room or one classroom at the town there. So it wasn't easy. But we went through it by the grace of God. And I want to tell you that if you also have that excellence mentality, you can also and will also go through it without hurdles. Is that clear to you? So I want to tell you that you are the best students wherever in Ghana that we can find. You are the best among the best. You are the best among the best. You may think that you don't have facilities. You may think that you don't have maybe recreational places where you can go and have some little fun. But I want you to know that the belief in your self-worth is very important to the attainment of your goals. And the belief in your excellence, the spirit of excellence, and how to attain it is also very important to the attainment of your goals as students. The third thing I want to share with you, which is also very important, is that in addition to your belief in your self-worth, that you are somebody, in addition to the determination to achieve excellence, you must also have a mentor. Are you with me? Yes. You must also have a mentor. How many of you have mentors here? If you have a mentor, just raise up your hand. You have a mentor. I cannot see anybody. Anybody with a mentor, raise up your hand. Oh, you don't have mentors. Oh, you don't know who a mentor is. You know. You know. So, if you don't have a mentor, please, that is a recipe for disaster. Are you with me? It is disastrous for you to say you don't have a mentor. As secondary school students, you must have a mentor. Somebody you want to be like, who you always look up to. That is it. Okay, so please, it means that more than half of you don't have role models. You all have. But when I asked you to raise up your hands, you didn't. You all have role models. Okay, that's good. But I want you to go beyond that. There is a word I use. I use mentor. Is that not it? Yes. And you said role models. I think there's a slight difference between the two. So maybe you can have somebody somewhere that you think you want to be like that person, and you are always following his steps. But I want you to have a mentor. To have a mentor, you must have a person as your, let me say, your personal person. Somebody you are in touch with. It's not just somebody you watch on TV. Maybe you have watched Shatawale, you want to be like him. Or you have watched Stoneboy, you want to be like him. That is good. But I'm not saying that it should end there. What I'm saying is that you must have a mentor, somebody who is your personal person, who knows you, who you speak to. Are you getting the point? And whom you want to be like. If there is that communication between the two of you, he is going to give you steps. The same steps that he took in order to become who he is. He will give you the same steps to also rise to that level. Are you with me? So I want to summarize all that I've been saying by saying that one, remember to have the belief in your self-worth, your somebodyness, and your dignity. That's one. Strive for excellence. Be determined to achieve what? Excellence. And then also have what? A mentor. What I finally want to say is that there was a prime minister in the United Kingdom in the 1940s, Winston Churchill. He said that to each of us, there comes a time in our lifetime when we are tapped in the shoulder or on the shoulder to achieve a very special thing, which is fitted to us as human beings and fitted to our talents. And then he said, what a tragedy if that moment comes, finds you unprepared and unqualified for that which could have been finds out. Are you getting the point? So please, preparation is very good. If you don't prepare here with these 3 points I've given you, your tomorrow could be in shambles. Your tomorrow could be in shambles. So please, take these 3 steps. There could be a lot more, but time is fast spent. So I'll leave you here, again, telling you that you are the best student anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's give it. Okay. I believe you have learned a lot today. Isn't it? Alright, so I have learned something if you haven't. Right? So I'll share the one I've learned. I heard that, or I believe that Agate is the what? The best school in Ghana. And even the whole great. And then one thing I've learned is that the environment you find yourself is not what the matter. Are you getting it? It depends on what? Your preparation, your hard work, and what? Determination. You must have a mentor as well. Most of us you are seeing here, we have passed through this school and we are where we are now because of what Agate. We have teachers here, we have all workers here, all government workers are here, we have entrepreneurs who are among us here. So it is not the place you find yourself, but rather what? The 4 points that have been outlined for us. Okay? Alright. So that is what I've learned today. So let's give him a round of applause again. Alright, thank you very much. We are moving on to questions and answers. You have learned a lot, right? So if you have any question you want to ask for clarification, or you need any clarification, or there's something bothering you as a student that you want to have the experience of or that of the old students, you can ask, okay? That is why it is an open forum. Before we do that, I will invite Mr. Freeman Aleja to give us a brief testimony, right? So let's clap for him.
Hello. Hello. I'm not too conversant with microphones, so you bear with me if you can hardly hear me. But there's one thing I want to tell you. I want to share my life experience with you. When the first speaker was speaking, he was like,
he was alone the first semester or the first term. Okay. When he was alone, I was in second year, Form 2. And we were only 15. Out of the 15, some have to leave because they believe the school is not the best. And so we were down to, think about 9. 2 ladies. The rest of us were guys. Along the line, so automatically the 2 ladies become the girls' SP and then the assistant. Because we had no choice, right? Along the line, the girls' ASP got pregnant. And so she could not complete with us. Well, it's been a long I've heard from her. I don't know how her life is now. I mean, getting pregnant in school doesn't mean that that is the end of your life. It might delay you. But like the speaker said, if you know your worth, even after that, you can rise up. So I completed, those days we used to write our exams at Vaku. And so all the months that we write the exams, you have to go and rent at Vaku. Back home, things were tough. Sometimes after school, I have to go and read before I can get something to eat and pay my school fees. My parents were not well to do. They tried their best, but it's not the best. I have to help them. I have to juggle that with my books. The textbooks, I don't have them. So I depend on what the teacher will teach in school. When I come back home, I'm supposed to go over what the teacher has taught. But I need money, or I need to put food on the table. And so I have to put the book aside, go and look for money. All manner of jobs I have to do. Now we went to write the exams came, and then I have to fill some of the papers. I failed. And so there's no way. The major one, the maths and the science, E8. Yes, I had E8. E8 could not get me any university. So I am someone who believes so much in education. And so I was so determined that I really want to go to school. And so I just had to leave town, go to Accra for greener pastures. Because we believe that when you go to Accra, your life will become better. Now, I got to Accra. I didn't even inform my dad that I was coming. The first day I stepped my feet, I dropped at the station. I was robbed. There's this confident tricksters. And so they tricked me. The little money I had on me, they took the money. How am I going to go home? Because I don't even know where, I only know where I have to pick car to my dad's place. And so lucky for me, that particular day, school had reopened, and then students were going to school. And so these confident tricksters took the advantage and they robbed a couple of students. And so the police were on the look for them. I was stranded. How many of you know Mr. Anku? He teaches here. You know Mr. Anku? Yes. The day I was robbed, I was in a car with Mr. Anku. We dropped at the same station. Mr. Anku was crossing the road before the guy stopped me. Because Mr. Anku knows them, he didn't pay attention to what they were saying. So he thought I'm going to follow him, but I did not. And I was robbed. What happened was that, so lucky for me, the police were after them, and so they caught one other guy. He was not the one who robbed me, but they caught him, and so I have to follow him to the police station and tell the police commander that he's the one who robbed me. He's the one. Yes. And then they put him in a cell, and the policeman asked me, how much was the money? Guess how much? 5 cedis. 5 cedis. And so we have this Kia that would have to, they load goods from Mokola market. When people come and buy stuff, they load it and then they send it to them. The dawn, the day I arrived, the dawn, I have to follow my dad to the station to go and do that work. Just after 1 week, I got a job as a security. As a security, I was being paid 70 cedis. 70 cedis. And that is what I have to depend on. After 1 month, I told my dad that I don't want to stay with him again. And so I went to rent a hostel. I went to rent a hostel. The hostel, that was where I stayed. I had to go to do my security and stuff. Along the line, I was like, no, the 70 cedis is not enough for me. And so, what else can I do? I know back in Agate, I was good in social studies. And those days, I believed I can speak well, or my English is good, and so I can teach. There's this school around our area, then I applied as a people teacher. So in the night, I work as a security, and during the day, I work as what? Teacher. I was able to gather something small, and I said no. I once went to a friend who was also an Agasecan, who is a native, and I told him that the most useless person on earth is someone who has attended, excuse me, if you are here and you've been to second cycle or senior high school and you have not further education, and it is not an insult to me, that is my belief. It is not an insult, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but that is what I believe in. That the most useless person on earth is someone who has been to secondary school and failed to continue. You finish with secondary school, you have to go back and then go and learn trade. So the 3 years that you wasted in secondary school, why didn't you use that one to learn the trade? And so no matter what it is, I have to write my SSC, all the papers that I failed, I have to write them. And I managed and enroll myself for NOVDEC. And I got my papers. Now I felt a bit fulfilled that at least I have my secondary school certificate intact. He said, okay, that's the case. No, I want to apply for Polytechnic. But I was not having the money. And I said, okay, there's no harm in trying. I got the forms. I was given late admission. Where is the money? I was part of those who dug the foundation of this building. Yes. Who dug the foundation of this building? There was the contractor who was on site, or the foreman. He's my close friend. And so quickly when I got the admission, I called him that this is the situation. And then he said, I will come home. He wrote a check for me, 500 cedis. And that was the first time I saw what a check was. And so, when I was doing the security, I lobbied and I got a soft loan. I added up and then I went to pay for my school fees at the Polytechnic. At Poly, I knew that I had nobody. It is me and me alone. And so my book is my friend. When I got there, I gathered some few ones, and what we do is that after lectures, we do what we call group studies. And trust me, the people I thought were from bigger schools, that they should know better, most of them don't understand anything. And so I have to explain things to them. And God being so good, I got scholarship. Now, what helped me at Poly was that I was following my lecturers. Those guys, they also teach, but they have the same mentality as mine. I offered home economic, I offered hospitality management. I did general art in school, but polytechnic, I offered hospitality management. And so cooking and stuff like that, that is what I do. And these guys, they can get orders for big people and stuff like that. I follow them, even if it is exam time. I make sure I go for that order, get some money to sort few things out, and be able to study my book as well. And here I am today. God being so good. Where I'm working is okay. If I decide not to do any other thing, I can still be okay with life. But I still persist that I want to be an entrepreneur. And so the cooking aspect, I take it so serious. I take orders. Wherever the order is, I will go. I will gather resources. No is not in my dictionary. I don't accept the word no. And so this afternoon I'm here. I want you to know that you are bigger than you can imagine. Yes. And until you start, you may not know where the resources will come from. The first speaker has said it all. Believe in yourself, self-worth. Get some books and read. It helps. These days we are so much attached to our phones, technology. So if you want to juggle with the phones, smartphones and stuff like that, make sure at least you go to Google. You go to, if you are using iPhone, there's an app that you can get all the books you want in this world. Please, read few of them. And when you are out of here, trust me, you'll be a better person. I see all of you becoming great people. And then coming back to help Mother Agate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bell. Okay, so it's time for question and answers. We are using 5 minutes for that. Okay, so if you have anything bothering you or you have any issue that you want us to address for you as old students, looking at our experiences, that is why we are taking this session. So feel free, we are here for you and ask your questions. All right.
Okay. My question is, the two people that spoke, their main focus was for us to learn. Okay, and what I've known so far is it's not everybody that has that ability to learn and have it in mind. People make efforts to learn and yet they can't just get it. Others, whatever the teacher says in class stays. But apart from that, they also have natural gifts. But then I can see that whenever they come to speak to us in school, they never talk about those things. And looking at things, you can see that the margin between the people that have become successful through education and talent is very, very small. Meaning, in the next time to come, talent is going to take a greater part of the successful people in the country. So what are we going to do to, how would somebody that has talent?
All right, so
and you are asking how the people who also have talent be able to make good use of it. Okay, so I gave you a quote before I started. I was talking about Winston Churchill. He said that an opportunity comes for you and I when we are tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing, which is unique to our abilities and our talents. Are you getting it? So if you check Ghana now and the whole world, you realize that those who have developed their talents are way above those who have not. Do you get the point? So when we come here and we talk to you about the essence of learning, it includes both talent and the book. We don't lay emphasis on it. Okay, so now we are laying emphasis on it. If you have a talent here, you are a very blessed person. I'm telling you. Are you getting the point? How many doctors or lawyers can compare their wealth to that of Asamoah? Are you getting the point? No. Only a few. So if you have a special talent, you must develop it. First of all, identify it and learn to develop it. Are you with me? Yes. As for talents, they are given to us by God. And I want to believe with you that the reason why He gave it to us is for us to make good use of them. So identify which talent comes easy to you. Yours may be football, like I play. I play football so well. And I'm not boasting, but those who know me know that I play football so well. Yeah, I play football so well. So there came a time I had the opportunity to play professional football. You see, when the opportunity came for me to go to Accra Soccer Academy, my father said, no, me, I want my children to attend school. I get to the point. Perhaps I would have been playing with Messi with the left foot. I get to the point. Sometimes when I watch Messi, I tell myself, I can also run. Look at the height. You see, the height, the smartness, and everything. So my sister, if you have a talent, go for it. Exactly. Develop it. It will help you tomorrow. Thank you.
Two. All right. So, in addition to what my brother has said, it's unfortunate that you see, this is an academic environment. All right. Here we learn books. That is why it appears that much emphasis is laid on learning books. You understand that? But it doesn't mean that in the midst of the learning of the books, you cannot develop the talents that you have. It's unfortunate that this time, some parents even impose what we should do on us. Right? You know your talents and know where you can develop it. But your parents will say, no, this is what I want my daughter. This is what I want my son to do. That's another challenge. Okay? So, even in an academic environment, if you have a talent, it is upon you to see how you can strike the balance between your books and how to also develop those talents. Because, you know, as you rightly put it, those who even do, who are on government payroll, don't take much. Those who have developed their talent, they are even earning more. Okay? So if you have your talents, make sure that probably even after secondary school, you can still develop it. I know where I work, there was this girl who was doing home economics. She was not performing academically, but I know her strength was music. So after secondary school, she pursued it. And she's doing well. One recently also went into modeling. She's also doing well. So it is not always the case that it is the books that we must learn to excel. I hope that is clear.
I want to add something. How many of you saw me around this table? Okay, and you saw the time I came in, right? What was I doing at home? What was I doing? What do you think I was doing? Come again. I was cooking. Okay. I quite remember one day my mom was cooking. I sat beside her doing the fanning. I was fanning the coal pot. Then I told my mom, Ma, how many of you can speak Arabic? I was like, Ma, if you have no dada, never cheated. You may do my that's wrong. To read, Ma, teach me how to cook because I don't want to marry when I get old. But you see, I am married. But I still do the cooking. It is something she has taught me, and I'm working with it. Probably that is my talent because when I'm cooking, I don't feel stressed. I can stand on my feet from morning till the evening. I don't feel stressed. The moment I go back to sleep, I am okay. And so I believe that is my talent. And so when I got to Poly, and then I have to follow these lecturers, even at odd hours. We have to go to the State House to go and serve. We have to go to Coconut Grove Hotel to go and serve dignitaries and other things. I don't find stress in it. Talent is something that when you are doing, you don't feel stressed. And I make sure that I developed on it. I am not boastful. I am not boastful at all. But I bet you that if the two of us are put before table to cook, you are a chef and I'm a chef. And I know that there are a lot of dishes that I don't know. But those that I know and you also know, if they put the two of us down, the same ingredients, the same recipe, I bet to tell you that mine will be different from yours. So I believe that that is a talent God has given me. And I am making most out of it. See, all of you here, those of you doing clothing, those of you doing home economics, those of you doing arts, please don't let anyone discourage you. Never let anyone discourage you. I'm not trying to put the accounting students and general art students down. I offered general art when I was in secondary school, but I ditched that course. When you go to the tertiary and you go and do humanities, you go and do reading subjects, you do accounting, you do marketing, you do what are the courses in humanity? Political science, philosophy. My sister, my brother, you will finish and you always have to hold your portfolio, your certificate, and be roaming looking for job. The world is at a stage where skills development is the preferred choice. What you can do with your hand. The other time, my phone got spoiled and I have to repair the phone. And I asked the guy, how much will it cost me? He said 200 cedis. I gave him 200 cedis. Within, let's say, 30 minutes, he's down with the phone. He took my 200 cedis away. He took my 200 cedis away, right? Let's say that about 5 people in a day, or even 10 people in a day bring their phone and 200 cedis each. How much is that? Ask yourself, the teachers, the other government workers, how much is their salary? Most of them have to depend on loans. The government is not bothered. They don't want to talk about their plight. Do you get it? But when you have a skill, you can do something with your hand. You don't wait for somebody to employ you. See, today, even if I lose my job, I can stand by the roadside and do Indomie and sell. At least what I will eat, I'll get it. Yesterday, you saw somebody doing Indomie here. She might get her sales or what she will eat today. So, if you have any special talent, please take it so serious. Don't let anyone discourage you. After secondary school, make sure you develop it. Singing, whatever. Please. Am I making sense? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bell. Once again, Mr. Emmanuel Abochi. He has something great to tell you. All right. Okay, Bishop.
Hello. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Due to time factor, I'll make it short. Okay. My name is Emmanuel Abochi. Bishop. What is your name? I can't hear you. Now, I want to ask you a question. Then if I ask you, you ask yourself, me, Abochi, Emmanuel, why am I posted to this particular school? Yes, because we have plenty schools in Ghana. So why am I here? It is a will of God. So you have to know that you are here for a reason, for a purpose. Do you understand? So why are you here? Hello? There is something good in you. There is something nice in you. But sometimes you yourself, you cannot identify what is good in you. Do you know that? So I want you to check on yourself. Look at yourself very well and ask yourself, why am I here? You are here for a reason. My senior man said, this is the best school in Ghana. And I love that. Because what we pass through and what we are today, we are happy, we are Agasekans. So you can also make it. Never miss it. I'm going to share with everybody. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bishop. All right. I hope we are all enjoying this session, right? Yes. This is a one-in-a-lifetime experience, right? Maybe by the time we come back for homecoming, some of you may have completed, right? Yes. This is a very nice session, and we are all learning from each other, right? Okay. So we are done with everything. So now let's take some few announcements, then we proceed. Okay, please, the old students around. There's a registration ongoing at the back. So when you are here, please kindly go to the back and get your name registered. Just your name, your telephone number, and some few details. And then secondly, from here, the students, you are going to take your lunch. Then after that, we are all going towards the game session. Okay, the volleyball and then the football. Okay, we have the school team, right? And so the old students are going to display the school team. Now we are going to win you. So now, do you believe we are going to win you? We have some package for you. Say package. Alright, so on this note, okay, please, before that, the games, latest by 3 o'clock, we are starting the games. Exactly 3. We are starting the games. So those who are going to play the volleyball and that of the football should get their self prepared. Alright, so you stay where you are so that you'll be safe, okay? Alright. Please, the old student after here, please let's all meet under the canopy here for a short message. All the old students, let's take note, please.